Did you hear any of that?
No, I did not.
All right. Well, I'm definitely not planning to become one with you and become slightly taller.
I wouldn't you get shorter?
No, because we're combining, so we're taller.
No, but it averages out, so you'd get shorter.
Fuck! That's my whole weekend down the drain. As you can see, I don't know if you're actually watching the stream or if you want me to stream it to Discord, but
It don't matter to me.
let me see if this let me see if this helps. Oh. Here. I don't know if this is a bad idea or a good idea, but here is this idea. I don't know if you can see that through Discord.
Let me see. What? Yes, I can.
All right. Well, that'll give you. That way, you're not on the delayed view that the Twitch is.
Ah, okay. Sure. Oh, it's a Cthulhu guy.
This light. How do I turn off this light? We're getting ready. We're gonna dragons, and mind flayers everywhere. You know how many mind flayers are in this state?
No, I do not know how many.
At least 2. At least 2 mind flayers are in this state. This is like a high budget scene. I don't know if you turn on VSync. That is probably the most budget Larian Studios has ever had in one hand.
I was gonna say, yeah.
For all those who don't know, most of their biggest games have been Kickstarter projects. And this is a little bit of everything. This might be their most ambitious thing they've ever made.
Definitely the best looking of most of their games.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to turn VSync on. That's annoying. All right, lady. Let's get out. I didn't even know what race that was until recently.
Was she not an orc?
No, she's not. It's a Gogganathi or something like that. Let me. I'd have to look at the name.
I could not tell you what she was.
Let me. Okay, where is VSync? So I'm getting a little bit of clippiness there, unless that's not a thing that's been implemented yet. Oh, there it is. That's might tank a little bit, but it's gonna help. All right. This is Baldur's Gate. That's
3
years after the first one.
I'm guessing that you already created your character. Like, you already went through the whole character creation.
Yes, I did meet. How do I turn this camera? Oh no. Oh no, how do I do this? He's a tiefling! Yay!
Hooray!
Though I'll have to at some point make a half elf because they also have a really high charisma bonus. I don't like the way this is set up by default. I prefer it like Eldritch Blast first. Oh yeah, we're a warlock.
I was gonna say, you mentioned Eldritch Blast, so I assumed.
We are indeed a warlock tiefling.
That's a good combo.
It is a good combo.
That charisma bonus from being a tiefling, yeah.
There is, they haven't implemented every class yet, as I've mentioned before. This is the 3rd patch for the beta. Or whatever you want to call it. Pre-launch. But they did make sure to implement at least one class per stat reliance.
Okay.
So far. And they also went out of their way from what the, what's it called? They also picked the ones that people are least likely to play, just to see how people would play them. I'm told that the companions you get in this one are not all the companions, they're just the most nefarious ones. Like, they gave you the evil ones first, because they want to see how people would react to them.
Fair enough.
Images appear in your mind. A brain,
Oh, the narrator's really nice too.
And centuries of darkness.
Centuries of darkness.
I still don't know how to turn the Oh, here we go. Here we go. You can see early access. That's what they call it. So not everything's done.
Right. Wait, this game isn't done yet?
No.
I thought it was like fully released already.
No, it's still early access.
Yes.
Probably gonna be for a while.
Interesting.
From this place, you'll free us. Please. Before they return. They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
I don't like that the brain's talking me.
Realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Are you gonna eat the brain?
I'm not gonna eat the brain. I'm gonna destroy it.
Eli, eat the brain.
I'm not gonna eat
Gain it. Eat the brain. Gain its power.
I'm not gonna eat brains. That's not how that works.
From this case, free us. Please.
Expect and I'm gonna roll. Target 8. That's actually really low. Shit.
That's not a great roll.
Strange context, you notice nothing unusual about the brain.
The way this game calculates rolls like that is they take your plus stat and just minus it already by the gold you have to hit.
So it plays. Dude. This is D&D.
Yeah. I met it. Strength check. Give me a little strength check. I did it.
You did it.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity.
Eat it.
To cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat.
Mutilate the brain. Oh, that's a high roll.
Good
Damn it.
luck.
Oh. Oh Oh no.
Oh, it grew. Okay.
Keep in mind these cutscenes are like half finished.
Honestly, the cutscenes still look good in terms of, like, as far as this style of game goes. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast. And I think he'd get an opportunity attack if I backed up. No, he doesn't. Right. You. I might have already screwed up here. Ow! Stop it! I did it. I beat the thing.
Curious. Brains.
All right, let's get out of here before I waste any more of my potions doing stupid crap like that again.
Like fighting the brain?
Yeah, I fought the brain because I couldn't mutilate it to make it subservient. I don't mean to do that. I'm gonna have to fix my ults too.
Gosh, Eli, why aren't your ults in order?
This is because a new patch came out and it resets everything when you do.
Ah, come on, Eli.
You shut up. I gotta use the jump command. I don't have enough because my athletics stat isn't that high, so I have to get a little bit
I'm sorry,
closer.
you can't jump?
No. I mean, like, I couldn't jump that far.
Oh, okay.
Autosave. Ah, nice lady.
Abomination. This is your end.
Abomination? That's not the nicest thing anyone's ever told me.
Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. Imps block the path forward. You will assist me in destroying them. We must
You will
reach the
assist
land
me.
before we
I don't like the
transform.
way you're asking.
Who am I? Your only chance of survival. And you mine, though it pains me to say it. We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted.
Okay.
Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
Wait,
can do
why are we
nothing
turning into
until we
mind
escape.
flayers? This reproductive
That must
system
be our
sucks.
priority.
I told you, you should have eaten the brain.
It is where we might
Maybe I
gain
should've.
control of the Ga'arth.
The Goth.
Once in command,
And the Gna.
we will deal with our
Shaman Jamadan.
First, we
Just
will
put
shine
2
our
vowels
lights.
in it and put an apostrophe between the vowels. That's all you have to do.
Good.
We will address the matter of a cure. for
We'll
this
make a new
infection once
language
we
out of
reach
you
the
yet.
material plane.
Alright, new friend. I hope you're better than
Party
my
member.
Alright. I'm gonna keep my distance and start firing. And how do I do this? Oh, this game is also multiplayer. If you have 2 people here, they'll also play with you. I'm gonna pull out her bow and finish off this one. This game does what Divinity doesn't and has a multi-turn system. So, like, both of these characters are on the same turn. It groups up initiatives.
Oh, so that's not exactly like D&D, but it's pretty dang close.
I think there was a big complaint about how Divinity's turn system was taking forever.
Well, yeah, but only because everyone takes so dang long with their turns. There's not a turn timer for Divinity.
There is not.
But Divinity, you do initiative. It's based on your speed stat.
Yes, it's initiative is based off of dexterity in this game. It just happens to group some your player characters somehow together.
Okay, I mean, I kind of get that, and I understand why they did it. It's not. I think because like D&D's initiative system works like Divinity's does.
Yeah.
It's based on your dexterity skill, but everyone has their own dexterity, so everyone rolls their own initiative.
I don't exactly know what the formula is for grouping them. Because I just know that sometimes they're grouped together and sometimes the dexterity stats are significant. There is or if characters roll significant difference, they will not be grouped together in the turn order. Also, all the enemies will tend to take their turn simultaneously, but that's just a computing power to make their turns run faster. They're not actually taking the turn simultaneously. It's just processing all their turns at once, which is smart. It speeds
All
it
right.
up. Oh no! Hello, friend that's on the ground.
Oh, got me. Got me. Got me. Right in the gut. Tell the babes I'll be alright. The Mind Flayers have already enthralled her. Leave her, or we will share her fate.
Alright, bye, lady.
Is your other option to heal her?
I probably could heal her on the ground, but I don't have any healing spells.
I was gonna say you're not a cleric or paladin, so.
Yeah.
What all classes do they have in this one?
So far, they claim that they're going to do every single class in 5e, but so far they have. Oh, that's well, they have.
That's unfortunate. I see why this game is early access.
But so far they wouldn't prioritize one class per stat. So one for dexterity, one for strength, one for, you get the idea. And that gives them, top of my head, that's fighter, rogue, warlock, cleric, wizard, and am I missing one? I think I'm missing one. It's something else too. And then they have 2 subclasses for what they have so far. 2 subclasses per
You are needed.
class.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do not delay. Do not delay.
I wonder if they're waiting to add the rest of the companions and the rest of the classes till actual release. Because I thought they would have added more classes as they went. But I think they're waiting till release. Okay, see, I am not understanding. Okay, so our turns aren't grouped together because we didn't roll the same initiative. So I don't know how the turn grouping works.
Okay, whatever.
I'm gonna go cleave this bitch. Okay, well, I don't know how to play video games, so... Let's try this.
You try this.
Kill yourself. Look at all these halflings and dwarves and crap.
Crab.
Crap! Oh, she murdered. Hello, enthralled student.
I think I'll go to bed early.
Alright, well, you're long gone. Bye. I don't think there's really anything we can do for you. Go and punch that. Go punch the wall. Die, fleshy wall. Fleshy wall, be my slave.
You did.
Have you ever thought of the horrible consequences of human fusion?
No. That's why I did it anyways.
Without knowing its purpose.
Alright, come on, rolls.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
She made them hostile.
Oh, why are they attacking me? I did nothing to them. I was their friend.
Well.
Yeah, you take the hits. You're the fleshy one. I'm gonna true strike him so you can gain advantage on your attacks, and I'll catch hellish rebuke. I don't know how reactions work. I'm trying to figure that out.
I was gonna say, Hellish Rebuke only happens when you get damaged.
Yep, but it's just prepping hellish rebuke.
Oh, okay. So it activates it for however long, and if they attack you, then it happens.
Yeah. Okay, how do I make it work? There you go. You're mega dead. True Strike is very useful. I have some trouble with, yeah. Oh, there it is. Aha. I cast Hellish Rebuke. Team Mega.
You figured it out?
Yeah, I did. Nah, you're gonna die in there.
No time for stragglers.
But she's my friend.
Is she?
She's a cleric and kind of a bitch, but yeah, sure, why not?
But she's also a cleric. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
Magic's
sadness.
configuration is like nothing you know. Nausea climbs up your throat the longer you try to discern its nature. The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
This
It's
ship is
too
crashing.
Aryan.
You intend to die for a stranger.
Yes.
That can't be. There has to be another way. Please!
It cannot be helped. Come.
Bye, cleric. You can meet all potential party members on this ship, but they only appear to, they only join your team later. Ooh, it's over here. go over this way.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
Don't use mean words. I could sit in their little throne, watch. Ooh, I'm sitting. How you all doing?
You are in fact sitting.
Alright, enough of that.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Okay. Bye. The lighting in this first part of the game is wild. I imagine it's going to be amazing when they work out all the kinks. Oh, she transformed.
Oh, because you didn't do anything?
I mean, I don't think there was anything I could do there, but
It's just an introduction to what can happen to certain people.
How?
this didn't happen to us.
Purified. This may be our fate.
The whole campaign is set up with, we got the Mind Flayer parasite in our head. And you got a limited amount of time to go find a way to get it purified. Also, there's a Mind Flayer invasion that's about to happen. Alright, we're moving on from that. Did I get the key to this?
I don't know, did you?
I did.
Aha!
Oh, look at that. That's a big old demon.
Yeah, it's a demon guy.
Demons and the Mind Flayers are killing each other.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Okay, so demons are a problem too?
We need to get out of here now. Du vives est.
Okay. And you can approach and use cleave. If you... Oh, that's sad. That's very pathetic. You should feel sorry for yourself.
I don't think they have the capacity to feel bad for themselves.
That's true. Guess not. Guess I'm rolling low. You better start hitting and doing damage, or I'm gonna tell Luke on you.
Oh, you don't want that.
Luke will beat you up.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
You're gone. Sometimes you roll high, and that satisfying pop as they die is really nice. Sometimes you don't, and there isn't a satisfying pop. You just piss yourself. Look at that. I'm working on it, homeboy. Critical miss.
Hurry, before they strike.
No, stop looking at me angrily. Can you do anything else? Can you do anything else besides look at me angrily?
Nope. That's it.
Go beat the poopy out of that guy. Missed me. Aha. Missed me. I don't
He wants specifically your spine.
I don't want to give you my spine. Can you have something else?
Nope. You have to give your spine or not, or that's it.
I hope you like that, monster. All right, everyone's dead. Make it to the controls.
Before more giants come.
Oh, our Mind Flayer friend's about to be dead. Oh, that's more imps.
The Helm's alien
Luke,
transponder.
if you were approached with this and you're like, pilot it, what would you do?
I'd probably kill myself.
That's a defeatist attitude. I think you could pilot that thing.
You know, you might be right. I should just try it.
woke up one day and you were a giant tentacle monster, what would you do?
I would try and destroy a flying mind flayer ship.
Smart. So far from what I've played of this game from the initial patch, was that this is mind flayers are the main villain of it, and tieflings play a significant role in it.
Cool.
Multi-classing will be added later. There is a point in this when you level up, and there's a multi-class option, and it says not yet complete. So multi-classing should be fun.
If you multi-class the right way, yes. The way most people multi-class, or at least in D&D, the way that Kate ended up hurting herself in the end, just because barbarian fighters can be good, but like too much of one, like you were about, it's too much of one thing, and you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that.
So it is very easy to shoot yourself in the foot.
Very easy. I typically tend to, when I build characters, I min-max the shit out of them. Unless advised not to do that in some way. Or
yeah.
Advised.
Min-maxing is normally the way to go.
Yeah. I'll have to replace some of the parts in this, because this computer's chugging on this thing.
Oh, no.
Well, it's not chugging. The game actually runs fine. I think it's my processor that needs to be flipped out. Because my processor is taking forever to load things a lot lately.
Oh.
Like,
isn't that, aren't processors one of the most expensive things in computers?
I do not know. I've never replaced it, which is probably why it's slow.
Yeah, probably.
I make poo-poo in my pants. Oh, this is a new scene. What game you playing?
Hades.
Hades is a good game.
Fantastic game.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 indeed. Oh, the ship's gonna explode. Oh, no.
The last time I crashed a ship, and it was pretty painful.
Yeah.
Hello, friend. Ah!
What a way to get flung out of the ship.
Look at me. I'm falling. Oh, hey, I'm fine. So here I am on the ravaged beach.
I can't believe I'm in one piece.
No, that's an anime. I'm really glad you ignored that joke.
I chose to ignore it, yes.
Okay. Welcome to the ravaged beach. you can take a look around. You'll find different things.
Must have been fishing when these monsters came. Bad luck. Fresh water. There must be a settlement nearby.
Oh, just because there's water doesn't mean there's a settlement nearby, you idiot. But he's right, there is one.
Blasted door!
Ah, see, our cleric's alive.
Stop! Not another stepper out. Wait,
I'm sorry, was she cursing at a door?
Yes, she was.
You're the one who tried to free me on the ship. At least you made the effort.
Suddenly, you see what she sees, feel what she feels. Confusion, resolve, and a hint of gratitude.
Ah! Did you feel that? You've got the same thing I do. In your head.
A narrator.
The same.
We both have a
It
narrator?
must be that tadpole they put in our eyes. I assume that's what caused our minds to cross. These things are going to consume us from the inside and turn us into mind flayers. You and I need a healer.
No, we don't.
Finding one won't
I
want
wanna
to
be a mind flayer.
We'll need supplies. I'm hoping something.
If
of
the
use
internet's
might
to
be behind this
believe,
door,
tentacle monsters
but I've
get
barely made a
a
dent
lot
in
of
so
action.
All right.
Conjure ahead. I'm going to see what's at the top of this cliff. Hopefully there's no more of these creatures along the way.
Creatures.
Be
Or just company for our final moments.
Join my
But you're
team.
right. Whatever lies ahead will be a little less daunting with support. You can call me Shadowheart.
That's a stupid name.
After everything you've been through,
Yes,
my
it is.
name gives you pause. Please.
I don't like the way she said please.
Wait.
Please. Where do they find these
Please.
voice actors?
Whoa, did you see that?
Yeah, that's
There were two of her.
I'm not even surprised by that glitch because that is something I know exactly what it is. Is that they created
It's that the cutscene technically hasn't ended yet, but the actual moving character loads in first, right?
Yeah, they use a more animated, more detailed version of the character model for a cutscene to move around and talk in, but then they load the actual character model for the world before the cutscene ended. That's actually, it's like a common spelling mistake. You see it happen a lot as far as glitches go. But it is still pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's really jarring
More
too.
of those wretched things.
And
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance or this will be a short fight.
a scroll of detect thoughts. I wonder what it does.
I mean, you detect thoughts. Basically, what detect thoughts is you can it gives you an insight into what their true intentions are.
Okay. She's got a lot more skills than I do. It can increase AC by 2, bonus actions. You can see what they cost on below. Some of these cost spell slots and action. Some of these cost bonus action plus spell slots. Some of these are just cantrips.
Right.
Sacred Flame. Conjure up a Sacred Flame, deals some radiant damage. Alright, guess that's what you're doing.
Sacred Flame isn't bad.
Sacred Flame's not bad at all. What else does she have? Blessing of the Trickster. That's not going to really help here. But I appreciate it. Charm. That's a spell in her book. Disguise Self. They gave her new spells. They must have added more to the game. Healing. Create water. Huh. Cool. Well, maybe if she gets a little bit closer. Okay, no, she just has a low hit rate. I don't like that. Although, if she actually... let's see. How does it work? Yeah, that way she tanks the hits, because clerics have heavier armor. Usually. Heavy armor in the main, that's for sure. Yeah.
Take you. Intended.
I don't like that. That'll help a little bit. Oh, hey! That worked out. Hit me, I dare you! Boom! Oh, okay, well, I need to start making saving throws. It's the problem with playing with a squishier class, is sometimes it just doesn't work out. What is the command? Is that a thing they just added for this game? Is help if someone's making dying throws or saving throws for their life when they're down? Someone can help them up to increase a roll.
There's a spell that can do that, but no, there's in actual D&D there's not anything like that.
Okay. Although to be fair, this game probably needed it since it's a kind of a nightmare much harder. Well, that went well.
It looks like it went well.
Jeez. from my experience, the characters that are really squishy at level 1 tend to do massive damage, like, later. The mage or the wizard has the highest, like, skyrocketing damage. It's just level 1s are really tough for characters that are like that.
It's like that in actual D&D too.
Like, there is a wizard's character, and he goes down, like, easy. No problem at all. And it's kind of a nightmare to keep him on your party and level him up. But once he hits, like, level 4, he does the most damage out of anyone in your party. Like, no problem. Here we'll meet another one. Hello, friend.
Hurry. I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others? I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
No! Oh, nat 20, baby! Go to hell!
Are there special sequences for nat 20s?
Not for cutscenes. Maybe there will be in game, but not that I've seen.
I saw you.
I do know that you do a massive amount
strutting
more
about
damage
whilst
if
I was
you
trapped in that pod.
hit a nat 20 in combat.
Oh yeah.
Those tentacled freaks do to me. I'm not an idiot. I saw. Ah!
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets.
If it
You
wasn't
try to hold the
entirely
memory,
obvious, this man's
but
a
it
vampire.
fades to the worm, the light, the
You can
fear.
sleep with him later on.
Yes.
What was that? What's going on? It's those tentacled monsters. Whatever they did to us caused that
Like you could
link.
see his fangs.
They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So,
We clearly move in different
do you know anything
circles.
about these worms?
Unfortunately, they're gonna turn to mind flayers, you fool.
Of course, it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect?
Oh, sad.
Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
Could he technically turn?
I don't know.
You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know.
Thanks.
All
I try.
right, I accept. Lead on.
He's a rogue. He's cool. Let's use crouch. What is items? Equipment. Character sheet. Character sheet is in. Why is it in? That's stupid. Kill yourself. Alrighty.
More survivors? They're trying to dig somebody out of the wreckage. So much.
Come on, dig! Faster! Get her out of there!
they're digging a mind flayer out because they're possessed.
Don't die.
The person they're trying to save, it's the creature from the ship. Still alive, but wounded.
Oh, you didn't see it there, but if you were looking at the top left of my screen, you'll notice that there was a little rolling dice icon. That's because the game just constantly rolls dice like during cutscenes for what you can perceive. If I didn't roll high enough perception, I wouldn't have noticed that it was a mind flayer.
Oh.
It does that in the middle of cutscenes. You'll see it on the top left corner when it does. It'll glow blue if you make the roll. It'll glow red. This game constantly rolls you. It just doesn't always tell you. And it will do it in the overworld too. Say if you are approaching something, a little dice icon will appear above your head. If it glows blue, you make the roll and you either perceive something about the room, or able to read something, or what else. You know what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
But the dialogue ones, it does like a big thing about it. If you highlight the target, you could see like, hey, this is why this number is this. It's actually, the target is actually 15, but I got a 3+ from my charisma and a 2+ from proficiency. So 19, got it.
Your voice cuts through the fog of confusion. You can see the creature's hold on them wavering. As its influence wanes, they clutch their heads, blinking in confusion.
I did it. Snapped them out of it.
Where are we?
Hooray!
There was fire in the sky and then the voice. Oh God, the voice! What happened?
The monster was using you like a puppet.
God, I think you're right. It called out from the wreckage. Sounded just like my daughter. But she's been dead for years. That thing got into our heads, drove us mad. We wrecked our boat just trying to get close to it. What do we do now?
It could be worse. First things first, where are we?
That's the point. Even with a boat,
oh yeah,
is days.
there is a Twitch extension where your Twitch viewers can vote on what you pick.
Just like one of those things.
Right.
You'll notice on really popular streamers they'll use it a lot. It's really cool.
There's something in your head. Please, we'll take our chances out here. Just leave us be.
Ah, I could tell there's something up with me. Bye, friends.
People. The mind flayer made them its puppets.
I should. Let's see.
You approach.
You could
the
also
dying
approach
monster. This
all
is
these
the
scenes
thing
with
that abducted
different
you.
characters and
You could end its life
have
here
different
and
reactions.
now. If only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. Its possessor.
This is the one that helped you, right?
Forcing
No.
you to love it.
Oh.
I can't tell.
The feeling slips.
They all look the same to me.
The creature's mind
I'm
seems
really
to
sorry.
focus
Right.
elsewhere.
Racist? Gosh, Eli.
I am incredibly racist.
I don't think that's something you should admit on the internet.
Yeah, but I just don't like the mind flayers.
You try to break through, but its mind is.
So you're racist against no one except for mind flayers. Got it.
Surge of defiance.
Yeah.
It slaps your efforts away.
And the tieflings.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
I crushed his head.
Nice.
There's a lot of fictional races that I'm racist towards. Lukes? There's a whole race of Lukes. I want them all dead.
It's okay, I do too.
Something you should be admitting.
Hey, you know, there can only be one.
True. I'm a Highlander. Alright, ignoring that one too.
Yep.
Oh, thank God. That was such a pain in the ass. Seems patch 3 has introduced characters will jump behind you. If you take a jump, there was an obstacle course or there was like a platforming section, and you had to make specific jumps. But you had to do it with each individual character, and it was real annoying. Now, the characters, if they can, will just follow behind you.
Oh, nice.
Very convenient.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
You again. Get rid of them.
Okay, cool. There's another option this time. Deception. Fuck!
Ha, you suck.
When did I get inspiration? Apparently I have inspiration, so I'm going to re-roll that.
Sure. That's better.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
I was going to hit that regardless.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
I don't like the way you said
Nymessa.
goblin.
Come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
I could laugh.
Observe. and
Enough
listen.
dawdling. Get me
You'll hear
down.
goblins before you see them.
Questionable intellect. Release me, or enjoy a future as Geich. Mind flayers. The atrocities we are becoming.
Alright, how do I let him down? No, you know what? You have a bow and arrow. You shoot that.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes.
They've added more options on how to
My
handle
people
certain
possess the
situations.
cure for
Like
this
the deception
infection.
option
Good.
I must find
wasn't
the
there
creche.
the first time.
You will join me.
Lies. Just get rid of her.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
Fool. No point in showing a mad dog kindness. It'll still bite you in the end.
You've a sharp tongue, elf. Would that your mind proved its equal.
Nah, smooth brain is where it's at.
I suppose the
Yeah.
finer details are lost on a creature like you.
Come. The Horn
Luke and I are a
mentioned
part of
the
this gang called the
one
Smooth
there
Brain
is
Gang.
Zoru has seen Githyanki. A creche must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Smooth brain. Smooth brain.
Smooth brain.
Alright. Now we have a full team of 4.
Wow.
apparently 4 is the most you can keep in your party, but you can recruit everyone, and they just go back to camp. There are... Who else is on that poster? Am I missing one? I'm missing the wizard. Oh, and the warlock, but I feel like having 2 warlocks is redundant.
Not another step.
I guess I'm killing these people. I want to put True Shot on him. Games are always more fun with more people.
Ow, indeed.
Yay, we all made the saving throw. That could have been real inconvenient. Need to get out of the acid. Someone fell asleep.
Did they?
It was me. It's kind of sucks that the healer and tank of this group don't really like each other. I imagine there'll be more healers and tanks later. You know, if I can make some of these attack rolls, I'm doing pretty well on a defense rolls, but not on attack rolls.
It'd be great if I could actually hit something.
There we go. That did some damage. Oh, I forgot how squishy he is. I'm up. Don't you die on me.
He's going to.
No, I don't want him to.
Well, that sucks. He's going to. And you're just gonna have to deal with that.
I don't want him to. Well, that didn't look pleasant.
No, not at all.
Missed me. I want you to help him. Missed. Great. You. Who else? Do you even have a turn? No. Sorry, I'm just concentrating.
Oh no, you're good, man. This is a very thought-provoking game. You have to think, or else you die.
Ah! I hate the saving throws on Radiant or on Sacred Flame. You need to start making your way over there to kill that mage. You should help him up and drink one of these. Let's see. Yeah, everyone can make that save and throw. That's fine. No, I get it. I'm doing really well on defensive rolls, but not so much on attack rolls. Except for that one. I'm gonna lose my mind if she makes that saving throw a fourth time. There we go. Oh, since a big old snowstorm's been happening, I've been replaying Miles Morales. That'd be a fun, appropriate game to play.
That's very appropriate considering there's a huge snowstorm that happens at the end of the game.
True. I'm really happy that I don't have to deal with driving around too much in the snow, because that would be a nightmare. Alright, they're dead.
Ah, someone's on fire.
Sacred Flame finally worked out. When it works real well. Guys, don't walk through the acid. I know it's tempting. I really know you want to. But don't walk through the acid. That's a lot of armor. Hopefully, we can improve some stats on some people.
No.
Alright, well maybe we can consider improving some stats on some people. Where's the short rest button? See, that helps. You even got some spell slots back.
You're a warlock. Yeah, you get spell slots back after a short rest.
It's really nice. Warlocks have some bonuses They're like mages, but very active, and I like that about them. Can I level up? They gotta improve one thing, and that's the level up icon. Because I don't know when I can't. Oh, see, I can. Alright, cool. Agonizing Blast. When you cast Eldritch Blast, add your Charisma modifier to the damage unless it's negative. Yes. How good is Mage
Armor? If you can't wear armor, like if you're not proficient with armor, it's great. Because it raises your AC for like 8 hours.
What is Thief of Five Fates? What's Bane? Do you know what Bane is?
Bane, you choose someone's you choose one of someone's skills, so one of the main 6, and they get disadvantage on everything involving that. I think one of the other options for Bane is that you can cause them to take a -4, I think, to any of their rolls, but it's one or the other, I believe.
Huh. I'm gonna do Agonizing Blast and Beguiling Influence.
Agonizing Blast is a must for warlocks because you get to add your charisma damage to your Eldritch Blast, which is kind of your bread and butter.
Yeah, I'm super down for that. All right, I get to choose a spell. I didn't really use that one, so I could either pick Armor of Aganthus, Spectral Frost.
Armor of Agathis is good because you get yourself some temporary hit points, and when people make contact with you, it damages them. It does frost damage, which, if this game does it right, slows enemies.
It doesn't. It does indeed say it does that.
Okay, then I suppose it does not slow the enemies.
No, I mean it does say that it slows the enemies.
Oh, well, good. Then I would go with that one, especially if you're feeling squishy. But if you don't feel squishy, then go with an attack one.
I got Arms of Hater. That's pretty good, but I feel like putting too many things when I only really need one really good spell, and I got limited slots for them, is redundant, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Charm Person. It could work, but I feel like...
I mean, with your charisma being as high as it is, that could work really well. It's just... Charm Person, it's hard to use it in battle.
Yeah.
It's very good for RPing, but not for battle.
Yeah. Hex, I've had this on several hits. Curse a creature, it takes an additional 1d6 necrotic damage whenever you hit it with an attack. The creature also has a disadvantage on ability checks for something you're choosing.
Oh, I'm thinking, okay, so Bane causes the -4. Hex is the disadvantage on... Hex is good, though.
Okay.
I had that on my Warlock last time I played one.
Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Inflicted a creature with fits of laughter, leaving it prone and incapacitated. Yeah, maybe. Could work. Protection of Good and Evil. And Witch Bolt, which I said before is nice, but it's redundant for me. I'm gonna go with Hex.
Yeah. The great thing with Hex is when you hit a certain point and your Eldritch Blast goes up to a certain amount of damage, or it goes up, and you get 2 beams instead of 1 beam, you get to do an extra d6 per beam. So not only are you doing that extra that d10 of damage for each beam, you also get to do that extra d6 on that turn. Hex is great.
Sounds like it.
You can cheese the crap out of it.
I'm going to take that, and we're good to go. Level up. All right, Cleric, you're next. I like you having healing word.
Yes. Give her all healing spells, healing and buffs.
Alrighty. Guiding bolt.
She really does not need to be attacking.
Alright. Good. Oh, hey, she has Bane. Target up to 3 creatures. They receive 1d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving rolls. Looks like it's support skills. Excuse me. Okay, so she's got a lot of spell slots. I'm gonna give her all support except 1 damage one. Which is better, Guiding Bolt or Inflict Wounds?
I would say Inflict Wounds, because Guiding Bolt is really just a better version of Magic Missile, but both are pretty good as far as like basic damage spells.
Okay.
So you could really do either. I think Inflict Wounds is melee, Guiding Bolt is ranged. I think that's the only difference between the two.
Okay. Should I have both Healing Word and Cure Wounds?
Cure Wounds does a D8, I believe, so yes. Heal Wounds is a quick one where you can do it like from a distance, and I believe it heals in a radius. No. You choose a person, you yell heal at them, and then they heal for a D4. Cure Wounds is a little stronger and requires them to touch you.
The range is lower, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's if you don't want to have multiple healing spells, so that's fine. You don't have to. I would suggest having both. If I'm being completely honest, at least that's how we've always played our clerics in games I've played.
All right, I'm having both then.
But like I said, it's not a necessity.
I'm keeping both then. Command halt. Not really.
It's good for if someone's trying to run away.
Got it. I'm gonna do bless as her last spell.
Oh yes, that's a good one.
Apparently, she is a trickery domain cleric. Okay. I honestly prefer the other clerics, but you know, you take what you get.
Yeah, you can get them later.
Sweet. Alright, you're leveled up. You know, it's really nice having you here playing this game. To play Baldur's Gate with you.
Because I know D&D pretty well.
Yeah. I did tell you that Neverwinter is mentioned in this game, right?
Yes.
All right, Rogue. You don't have anything I could do to you besides just base level you up. So, yeah. Because it's level 2.
So the good thing about if you don't like your cleric spells,
yeah,
every long rest you can change her spells.
Really?
At least that's how it works in actual D&D. I don't know if they put that in this game, but spellcasters can do that.
Oh, good.
Because spellcasters have most spellcasters have a bunch of spells that they know, but they cast out of a book. So like wizards, for example, you know every spell in the spell book, but you can only prepare so many each long rest.
Got it. I remember seeing something like that for the wizard character. I just didn't know what it meant by prepared spells and spells known.
Yeah, spells known is unlimited. He knows every spell in the spell book, but that's only because he's got it all written down in his spell book. However, at the beginning of each day, wizards and paladins, and I think clerics as well, will kind of prepare spells that they will know just offhand. Like it's essentially if you put like those little tabs at the page of pages you want to mark, and you real quick flip to that page and cast that spell.
Okay.
Or at least that's how I've kind of understood it.
That makes sense. Let's see. No proficiency in that, but I'll take a 1d. Yeah. Okay. Actually, there's kind of no reason for me to have that. Looks like for equipment, there's a helmet slot, a chest slot, hands, belt, feet, weapon, long-ranged weapon, 2 rings, an amulet, and a cloak for slots, which is nice. Let's see what other characters have. I have no proficiency in longswords. Yeah, go figure. It's because I'm useless and dumb.
You are not useless. You're kind of baned to be a magic character for the rest of existence.
That's true. It's like when I see a longsword, I panic because I don't know what it could do to me. Yes, that's exactly how I feel. Yes, I panic when I see longswords.
Good. You should.
Okay. So the race this other character is the Gith Yankee, if you know that.
No.
All right, the Gith Yankee.
Never heard of them.
All right. Onward. Let's take a little view on what's down here. Oh, I have 2 spell slots now. That's nice.
Yeah, as you level up, you'll get more. Warlocks have the least amount of spell slots, but that's just because they have such powerful cantrips.
True.
Like I said, Eldritch Blast is your bread and butter.
I will Eldritch Blast the shit out of anyone who dares to get in my way.
Oh, I told him it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
Thank you for letting me indoors, because I lied to you.
Who the hell's... You're dead!
I might be dead, but at least I'm not you. It's 1v a billion. You're all gonna die. By all, I mean you. You're all that's here.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Thank you. I appreciate you complimenting me, but it's mostly because I rolled well. Let's see. What's down here? What kind of weapons do you normally see warlocks using?
None.
Hey.
Usually warlocks do not use weapons because a lot of them, unless you have a proficiency in them, don't use them. They usually use them as last resorts only.
Okay.
Because you have an unlimited ranged spell that does a D10, which is a higher amount of damage than most weapons.
That's fair. It's a fire. The fire has the status effect burning.
What?
Ooh, I like the music in this game too.
It's good.
Oh yeah, little fun fact, if you're looking at the screen, I guess it's not super apparent, but if you look at the screen and I'm switching between my characters, and you'll notice that when I switch to the Gith Yankee, the screen isn't lit up at all.
Right.
But when I switch to me, I have dark vision, so so the area's lit up. Apparently this half-elf does too.
Wait, the half-elf has dark vision?
Yeah, she has something.
Interesting. Is she, what is her other half? She's half elf, half what?
Half high elf.
Ah. So she's wait, half high elf and half what?
I have no idea.
Okay, because you can't be half elf and half high elf. That's then you're full elf.
Oh yeah. All it says here is that she's half high elf.
Okay, well, high elves have dark vision, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, you can see their tags, which are for games that are typically RPGs like this. This is basically a list of things that the what's it called? NPCs can scan your tags and see like, oh, this character does this, or this character is this, so this is how I would react to this type of character. That's nice. What's your name? Do you have lockpicking? You should have lockpicking.
I was gonna say he's a rogue. He should.
There we go. Thanks, Jubert.
How'd you get past Andor? Back off!
Okay, who is first? I will use a bonus action for a potion. And zap. And then pull back. You... another enemy of... Okay, well that was useless. You're stupid, and I hate you. Pretty natural reaction when the character fails to murder everything it's You're having a hard time seeing, ain't you? Wait.
It would appear so.
Okay. You're running away.
Someone's in here.
What do you got? 3 other people? Idiot.
Ha!
What do you know? I've happened to get my ass kicked by everything from this side of town to the next. But, you know, I could take you on probably.
Ha! Got him.
Ha! Got him! Let's
Nothing. Die. That's what you can do.
All right. Well, I guess I'll die. Do I use a spell slot and give everyone bless for this fight? There's 4 of them. Might be for the better.
Would you say that it's all for the best?
I might say that. Channel divinity. Oh, I guess she has a special channel divinity resource.
Depends. The effect just kind of depends on her her cleric type. You said she's a trickery domain?
Yeah. I'm gonna move up with her. You're dead. Let's see. What does this new skill do? We're funneling them through a hallway. We got them on the ropes. You need to move in. Oh, you got this. Move in. I feel like I'm much less worried about fights with having 4 people.
You can delegate. Makes it easier.
Indeed it does.
Because teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Stop it.
Get some help. Ooh, nat 20. Good job. Ow. Let's get out of that fire.
So they actually gave like names to the spell, or like casting, like spell casting, like verses.
Ah, they did.
Because a lot of spells have verbal components, which means that you need to say something to cast it. So it's just interesting that they, you know, they probably wrote it in like either Elvish or Elven or Draconic or Drow, something along those lines.
I'll have to look up what they wrote it in, but it is nice.
You know, world building and all that.
I think these people also work with Wizards of the Coast. Wait, no, this is the Wizards. They did work with the Wizards of the Coast.
Yes.
Killing it with the bow right now, ain't ya? Oh, that's right. You don't like fire. You really don't like fire.
Who, the
Vampire?
The vampire?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not really.
vampires, they don't like fire. Why? Aren't they fire? They aren't oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where is it? There it is. Oh yeah. I guess I forgot to talk about this. But they announced a new Final Fantasy XIV expansion that is fall this year. And I'm very excited for it. I am going to turn the brightness up. Yeah, I'm very excited for it because oh, that's washed out. I'm very excited for it because I love me some good old Final Fantasy 14, and this one apparently seems to be themed after 4. Paladins are the kind of what's the term? Poster child class right now.
Okay, very cool.
They added Sage as a new job, which is a new type of healer. And there's supposedly one more class, and I still think it's a hammer-related class, but I haven't seen it yet. Okay, I don't know what I just hit there, but I hit something. Oh, the door's not open. We're going to the moon!
Are you...
That's not a joke.
Are you talking about Discovery? Oh, I'm sorry, no, not Discovery, Artemis.
Artemis? Is this the new thing that I missed?
Yeah, we're going back to the moon.
Oh.
Like, we legitimately are going back to the moon.
Well, that's good.
It's the sister mission to Apollo, the line of missions that brought us to the moon the first time. Yeah, but this is the Artemis.
Huh. That's good. I was referring to something much less relevant and important. I was referring to the cultural markstone and nothing else because it means nothing else because that Artemis shit sounds way cooler. But Final Fantasy, they're going to the moon. Just like they did in 4. Did you know about that?
I did not.
Final Fantasy 4, they go to the moon. I feel like that's the ridiculous fact about it. That everyone forgets. Okay, I'm gonna miss me. That Artemis thing sounds awesome. I didn't know that was happening. Who is it?
Yes, we are all very excited.
Is it? I mean, I think the S is gone, isn't it? So it's SpaceX.
It's just privately funded now. It's NASA.
Okay.
They're launching it from the Kennedy Space Center.
Oh.
Well, that's kind of where they launch everything.
True. So, yeah. What do you think we're gonna bring to the moon this time?
Another flag, that's for sure.
True. We could bring a flag.
Well, did you see the picture of the flag? The last picture of the flag they took?
Yeah, because it's all like faded and white.
It's faded completely. It's just a white square now.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds like a surrender. That sounds like surrendering to me. I prefer.
Yes, it does.
I prefer if we dominate the flag.
Exactly.
I prefer if the moon knows who's boss, who's in charge.
See, you understand. The moon has to know who's boss.
No handle?
It's why America has to go back to the. No, I'm kidding. We're going back to the moon because we haven't been there since the 60s.
Or we never been.
No lock.
Or we've never been.
How does it open?
Because the truth is, we didn't go to the moon, and I believe
It was staged.
I believe every single conspiracy I've ever been told. Don't believe anything you're told. The media all lies to you. Here is some stuff I found on the internet that I 100% believe. And you know, the sad part about the moon landing is fake. While I'm alienating parts of our audience that believes it.
Yeah.
Is that I honestly think out of every really off-the-walls conspiracy theory, the moon landing is fake is the most genuinely believable one, because there's like an actual easy motive behind it.
Right.
Yeah, like you see people come up with some wild off-the-walls conspiracies and then like use some absurd logic to try to explain it. But the moon landing's got like pretty simple one, like, hey, we just wanted to mess with the Russians. I mean, that makes sense to me. But you know, can't fake that moon. We put that flag there. We surrendered to the moon.
We surrendered to the moon, yes.
At least that's what the moon's thinking, because it's got a short-term memory. We're sending up another astronaut to kick its ass. So do you know the tough guy or gal we're sending up there to beat the shit out of the moon?
No, I have no idea.
Well, that's a shame. Do you want to go to the moon with me?
Yes. We can beat the shit out of the moon.
Curious?
Ooh, thank you for noticing that.
What was that?
I don't know if you saw that, but my warlock and rogue just succeeded in a perception check and noticed the handle.
You noticed a handle? Wow.
Maybe it moved that door that couldn't be opened. I think we're all low on health, so I'm gonna have to do another short rest. But I'm out of short rest until the next long rest.
Wasn't built for the living.
You're right, it wasn't built for the living. Ooh, ring, what does it do? I agree, voice in my head. It does nothing.
It does nothing.
But it can be sold for goods. Goods and services. This game gives me a lot of scrolls. I'm gonna start using more of them.
You should.
I love the fact that they still need to work on the tails physics, because it tends to fly everywhere. Lockpick. Can I just Confidently. Oh,
There you go.
Scribes with swords. So much for the quill being mightier.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Bless you.
There's something really nice about Wednesday is I don't have any classes on Wednesday.
Oh, that's nice.
And I only have one class on Thursday now. Woo! Sucks for all of you. You all have to do math.
Ha!
I don't know how to add. Can I jump over there? But yeah, I think you'd really like this game.
I played the first one, or no, the second one. I played the second one.
Oh, what'd you think?
It was okay. It's based off of third edition or maybe fourth. I think it's based off of fourth edition, so it's a little different than what I was used to. But that's just because I never played fourth edition.
Yeah, I think you and I are only really familiar with fifth edition.
I mean, I played Pathfinder, which is like third and a half.
Yeah, okay. Is there still people who play Pathfinder?
Yes.
Scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
Huh. I have been enjoying our playing of 5th edition. It's been a lot of fun.
It's a great game, man. I wish more people would play it.
I do too. You think, do we have anyone that we know that we can add to the D&D?
Not anyone. There's no one I know that really wants to play.
Mm-hmm.
At least not that anyone would actually like.
That's fair.
Did you see Kristen's messages in the group chat?
Yeah.
Sunday is the only day that would work for her.
I mean, she's a nice lady, but I don't think she's getting involved. I say that nicely, but like, I don't see that happening.
Down here.
It can't. She's the only one with that schedule. Everyone else either works weekends or just doesn't have weekends available.
I mean, I also have weekends available, but everyone else doesn't have weekends available.
I won't have weekends available until mid-March.
Yeah, is that when you're planning on quitting?
Yes, March 13th is going to be my last day.
Yeah. Sounds tasty. Okay, I'm fighting the undead now. I should be wary. Use some scrolls.
Some scrolls?
Oh, hey! On the bottom left, it tells you what kind of disadvantages you have for hitting a certain target in that range.
That's pretty cool.
Maybe I should cast that. Yeah, I'm gonna use Hex, even if it is just for the damage. And then... Oh. Great. Happy I did that. What are you gonna do? I don't... Who'd you hit and why? Oh, her? She's fine. Yeah, it's hard to do D&D with everyone's schedules being the way they are.
Yep.
The more people it is, the more wild schedules you gotta deal with.
Yep. The joke is for most D&D groups that you can't get you can get a lot of people that are willing to join, just no one actually shows up because everyone's always either working or busy or whatever.
I feel like it's hard on the 20-something range because the 20-something range tends to work in like retail or I guess customer service, stuff like that keeps us working the odd hours. But like older people work a typical 9 to 5 and have the same 9 to 5.
Yep.
So who knows? Offhand, stab him.
Battery low.
I'm gonna hit this guy before he hits us. I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke because I think he's gonna try to hit me this turn. Ooh. We're fine. It's fine. Everything's okay.
You're good.
Did anyone fall asleep from that? Nobody did. Okay, we're good. Sneak attack. And offhand. Thank you, amazing rogue. I'm gonna have to go buy more health potions. Oh, I'll show you. Why can't he use the health potion this turn?
I don't know. Why can't she?
It's it's a bonus action like offhand attack is. Do I get to... Hold on. Oh! Nice! I didn't know that. Hex I can reapply even if the target dies.
Yes.
Did not know that.
When a target dies, you can reapply it to the next target. And it's a concentration spell that lasts for like 10 turns. Yeah, it's good. You don't heal me for a lot.
Okay, well, you don't need to get mean about it. Rattle. Oh, someone fell asleep. Oh well.
Just slap him.
I should just slap him. But I won't. Because I'm stronger than that. I will resist the urge to slap people when they disobey me. Alright, 2 left.
Hey, do you mind if we end by like 11:30?
Yes. I was about to say my headphones are about to die anyway, so 30 more minutes.
I have to get up at like 8 a.m., so...
Sadness.
It is.
I actually do also have an 8 a.m. on Tuesdays. So that's fun for this semester.
That's great.
You have an 8... Wait, don't you normally work nights? What are you doing at 8 a.m. if you don't mind me asking?
I have to get up and run.
Oh.
Because I'm keeping to a schedule of running every other day. And I'm keeping to it. Like I'm not giving up on this. And so
that.
I work at 1, which means I need to leave by 11. And so if I run and work out, that's about 2 hours. Which means I'll get home around 10, shower, and then leave by 11 for work.
Honestly, kind of super proud of you, man.
It's only because of the Navy.
That's fair.
I wouldn't be doing this otherwise.
That's fair.
Well, it's not that I wouldn't do it otherwise. It's just like that definitely kicked my butt into gear.
Yeah, getting jogging can be like I feel like at first it's a hard thing to do, but once you get in the motion of doing it, but
absolutely,
it's also the same for like weightlifting and whatnot. Like the first or second time is like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. But once you start doing it, it's easy. Routine also helps. I find exercising like I've had that in me to do a lot of exercising for a long time. It's eating right that I always have a problem with.
Yep. That's the hardest.
Dusty baubles, fools.
Oh yeah, you're a cleric. You would hate the undead.
Oh yeah.
That's a good point.
May be worth a few coins all the same.
Well, we got to murder the undead, and you helped, so, you know.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Ooh, a necklace. This necklace has the ability speak to the dead.
Ah. That'll definitely come in handy where there is nothing but undead around you.
I wonder how they implement it into a game. You got it. They'll add those sound effects later, but you got this. Oh, you know what I find the worst part about, like, jogging is when you run out of music. Do you know what I mean?
So far, I have not run into that issue.
Doing it for the years I have run out of music.
So he has spoken.
But then I get new music and I'm like,
So
I'm
thou
up to
standest
jogging
before
every day
me.
again.
Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken.
Who is this guy?
I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Quite the question.
What is your favorite color?
Because that would be senseless. Wilt thou answer my question?
What
Sir,
is your name?
I ask again.
What
the
is your
worth
quest?
of a single mortal life?
To get the Holy Grail.
Life and how it is lived are different equations.
Dude, you keep answering my answer with okay, as long as you're satisfied, I guess.
We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place.
Okay, so this guy,
Farewell.
because a video game has a different flow and budget to than an actual D&D session.
These chambers are much changed.
Instead of having you re-roll every time a character dies, you could just pay him to resurrect characters that have died throughout the campaign.
Okay. That's cool.
Indeed it is. Alright. Every other day, jogging is a lot of fun. You know, exercising is actually really nice in weather that's like 30, 40 degrees. Because you, like, the sweat actually kind of keeps you a little bit warm.
Yes.
And it's real nice. But it might be a little bit hard in this weather.
I would say where it is, where you are, it's a little too cold to run.
A bit too cold, yeah. Well, I've ended up somewhere. No more short rest available. Only thing I can do is long rest. And what are we doing on spell slots? I prefer to long rest as few times as possible. You know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna run into the wizard, or at least see if I can find him, and then I'm gonna long rest.
Just casually run into the wizard and be like, "Oh, hey, what are you doing here?"
He's a pretty chill guy. I just don't remember exactly where he is.
Footprints. There may be even more that survived the crash.
Alright, I'm having a little bit of trouble with this effect. I know he's by... Oh yeah, there's a fast travel points in this game. They're these little wall markings. From what I'm understanding, this world is really, really big.
That doesn't surprise me.
And super intricate. Okay, I feel like he's around here. Oh, there he is.
You're alive. That's unexpected.
He's cool.
Last I saw you, you were lying in a crucible's worth of blood. An intellect devourer nibbling at your ear. Glad to see my eyes deceive me. I'm Gale. Well met. Very same. A traumatizing experience. But an instructive one. Nautiloids are incredibly rare vessels, a mind flayer colony's most guarded secret, and a gift pack's greatest prize.
This one knows what he's talking about.
Not to mention, you're staring at me like a Rashimi at a blackboard. You're no wizard, are you?
You're a warlock. It's different.
There's a
Sorry.
gust of weave about you, but it's a mere breeze. I need a tempest. It'll have to wait. The primary need is a healer. I take it you recall the insertion of the parasite?
Yes, I recall it vividly.
Are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it'll turn us into mind flayers? A process known as ceremorphosis? It is to be avoided.
Okay.
I assume you're no accomplished healer either. Powerful cleric, maybe?
No.
You have one.
Yeah, she's alright.
I'll have to find one. And fast. You and I are in a whole lot of trouble. We need help, and I'm not sure where we'll find it in this wilderness. How about we embark on the quest for a healer together?
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
And I'm flattered, I'm sure. But it seems you're traveling with a
So 4 is the
substantial
max
amount
amount
of
of people.
companions already. Maybe later. Yes?
Alright, so that means he'll go back to camp.
So just dismiss one and go get him.
Yeah, alright. Camp to end the day. So here's what long rest looks like in this game. Because they want to do something really fun with it. You have like a campsite for every area.
Right.
And I imagine that it's going to change. Oh, hey, he's just here.
This seems as good a place as any to make camp.
And you just set up.
Cool.
So this camp is apparently your whole place, your camp for the entire first chapter of the game. And you can talk to everyone.
Can you make like additions to this?
I think it
To
gets...
get like, you can get like a general store here. You can build like a town essentially.
No, not that big. But it
Okay.
does get bigger who's on, depending on who's in your party.
Okay.
Like, in general. Like, you can only bring 4 people with you. But you're going to have 4 custom characters, because there's 4 players. Per game. And, all the other, like, NPC player characters. They'll still gain influence based on how you are, reacting with them, or what you're choosing in public, even outside of camp if they aren't with you. But, that's generally how they made this work. And generally, when people are talking about, like, people have, like, what's the word? Like, kind of, talking points with them. You meet with them every night, and if they have enough approval of you, they'll talk to you more about certain things.
That's cool.
Hell.
Ah, great.
Oh, nothing. I'm just poorly making a point. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial. Merely contemplating. Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract.
No, that's just a statement of fact.
That's the spirit. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
All right. You can talk with every single character.
We're resting here. Turning in of the night. It's all a little new to me, I admit. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little novel. I'm in no place to rest yet. Today has been a lot. I need some time to think things through.
He's
To
avoiding it.
process this. You sleep.
He's avoiding it.
I'll keep watch. The pleasure is all mine. Sweet dreams.
He's avoiding going to sleep because he can't sleep.
Well, he's a vampire. He's
Yeah.
normally he's normally out into boat during this time.
A monster forms inside us, yet you waste time with idle chatter. Do you suppose the parasites inside us dare to rest? That the Geich do not still pursue us with each peal of the bell? Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
Thanks.
I appreciate it. You're very cheerful.
Doing the rounds, are you? You'd better get some rest. Don't play the fool, please. Fine. Just don't expect my confidence if I don't have yours. And just to be clear, come daybreak, finding a healer is our first priority.
Everyone's an asshole.
We might even get
Like
lucky
I said,
and find one right away.
they give you the
As I see it, we're
they
overdue for a good
prioritize giving
fortune.
you the really asshole
Rest well.
companions apparently. Because I kind of assumed these were all the companions we were gonna get and one more. But apparently not. Apparently it's an entirely other group you can also get. That are more generally the traditional ones.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna start wrapping up because.
All right.
We're gonna start wrapping up, closing up game. Want you all to know, you're all nice people, and only some of you shit your pants.
Only those who are incontinent.
Only those. Also, this game has cross-sync saving. I don't know if that means between consoles. I don't even know if it's on consoles yet.
So, like, could you go, like, when it is eventually, or is it more just like you could go from computer to computer?
Maybe, but I feel like that's just the cloud saves in Steam in general. Maybe it's
I don't know.
maybe it's preparing to be on consoles. Because PS5.
That would make sense. Even the PS4 and the Xbone could handle this game. Because if they can handle Divinity 2, this Divinity 2 looks about as good as this one does. Just it doesn't have the fully animated cutscenes.
Well, Divinity 2 does look a little bit worse, and the PS4 and Xbox One barely handle it. Like it's like when you play it on like a PC in comparison to consoles, you'll notice that like hard like Divinity's console is Divinity on console is kind of a nightmare to deal with.
I didn't really have any issues with it when we were playing it on console, aside from my connectivity issues, but that's just because my PlayStation sucks.
Yeah, true. True. One day we will have things that work, but until that day, we don't.
When I have my own money to spend and I can get my own Wi-Fi and my own big computer, then I shall be able to join you in glory.
Yes. Wait a minute, did I label this? Did I relabel this stream to a different name?
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't. Oh well, who cares?
So we've been playing Spider-Man? Or what did we play last? Hitman?
Hitman. I just looked over and the stream is labeled Hitman. I'm like, I didn't rename the stream, did I? Oops. Oh well.
That's fine.
I can rename it in post.
No one watches this anyways.
I need to get back working on the clip show.